event here in Society mode. And we have a par 4 first hole to start out with today. Now let's smash this ball into that fairway and get things on the go. And best of luck to you as you endeavor in this Society tournament. And second shot here on the first. Oh, that'll do. Setting up a 5-foot putt here. And we are kicking things off under par already. This is nice to see. All right, have a good tee shot. We're on the par 4 second hole. Ooh, extra distance happening here off the downslope. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there. This could be a birdie on the scorecard. And after that, you'll go down to 2 under par. Okay, let's knock this close. Third hole, par 3. You know what to do. Great swing. Okay, have fun with this putt. This putt's moving uphill and to the right. Oh. Okay, here's a 5-footer. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. And now we're teeing up on the 4th. Nice swing onto that one. And this one's about 140 yards or so to the pin. That's safe. This one's about 21 feet to the cup. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Oh, look at this thing. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole. Okay, 5th hole is a par 3. Have a good tee shot. That should do nicely. 14 feet to the cup from here. This one's going to the left. Oh! And this will be your par putt here. Currently 3 under par for the day. And here we go. Par 5, 6 holes ahead of us. Setting up about 220 yards away. All right, this next putt for eagle. An uphill putt, moving right to left. And look at you dropping that putt for the eagle. All right, and after that, you've brought your score down to 5 under par. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the 7th. It was a good one. Oh, hang on. Almost that almost went down. All right, drop this one in. This one for birdie. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. All right, here we go. Par 3, 8th hole. You'll be all right there. And this putt is around 23 feet, going up the hill and to the left. Well, this one's on a line. Okay, let's go. This one is for par. And after that one, you're at 6 under. Teeing off now on a short par 5. And that was a drive. Wow, I can still hear the echo. All right, we got an elevated green. Might need some more club. And you've done yourself a service there. We're back in the fairway. That's great. Okay, drop this one in there. This will save par. And after that one, you're at 6 under. And we start the back 9 with a par 4. Well, this one could roll into the rough. Oh, wound up in the deep stuff on that one. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Okay, on the green safely. All right, here's a 23-footer. All right, way closer than you were. Not a bad effort there. This putt's for par. Let's see what you can do. And that putt safely in its home. 6 under par currently. Here comes the 11th hole. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Well, I can't hit all the greens. All right, come on now. This putt to save par. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. Might be able to do some fun stuff on this short par 4. All right, looks like we got a fairway coming here. All right, second shot on the 12th. This one's heading to the rough. Setting up here now for our third shot. Oh, how dialed are you today? Look at that one. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. Okay, 13th hole is before us. It's a par 5. Oh my goodness, just smashed that one. This one's about 195 out. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? Lining up an 8-foot putt. That was fantastic. And you're 8 under par currently. And the 14th hole is upon us. Let's have a good drive here. This is a par 4. Oh my, absolute power on that drive. This shot's about 80 yards out. That is a thing of beauty. And this putt from 4 feet. And you're finding your way around this course. That's your 5th birdie of the day. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. And now on to number 15. This one's a par 3. Well done. This one's 10 feet away. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Oh, man. And just a little tap here needed. Okay, next hole coming up. All right, 9 under is your score. Let's see what happens here on the 16th. Got about 125 to the pin. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. All right, this next putt for the par. Okay, 9 under is the current score. Okay, we got a par 4 for the 17th. There we go. Nice swing on that one. Well, let's hope this one doesn't find the rough. And unfortunately, just rolling into the deep stuff. Nice stroke. We're on the green. 16 feet to the cup. And this one breaking just a touch to the right, I think. And as that drops in the hole, that's your 6th birdie today. Okay, after that one, you're sitting right there at 10 under. And we're now on the 18th hole, and we got a par 3. That'll do for the approach. Here's an 18-footer. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. Well, that putt will end up short. Okay, you dropped the putt, and we're done here. Okay, we're finishing up our round, and it's 10 under par for you. All right, that's going to do it for me, and just want to thank you again for playing the game, and hopefully we see you soon. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let me tell you, things are fixing to get fun right now. We start out today with a par 4 in front of us. Time to put this in the fairway. What do you say? Way to go out there, champ. And this putt's around 11 feet out. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, it was a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. And you're at even par. Teeing it up here on hole number 2. Oh my, you caught that one. Look at it go. Great job on that approach. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. And after that one, it's 11 under par for you. The third hole on this one's a par 3. Beautiful swing. All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our way. 11 under par currently. And here we go. Par 4, 4th hole. Let's go. Oh, you hit that one well. This one could end up in the rough. Not sure, though. And that one rolls just barely into the second cut. Oh my, you almost dropped that in there. Okay, and you're down to 2 under par now after that one. Well, let's let this fly here on the 5th. That was good. 5 feet to go. You might be on your way to quite a little streak here. 2 birdies in a row. All right, here we go. Par 5, 6th hole. This one looks like it'll play. All right, this shot's about 150 yards out. That's going to work just fine on the approach. Here's a 6-foot putt. Oh, you like that one, don't you? And clocking in at 15 under par at the moment. And teeing up now on the 7th. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. Setting up in the bunker. If you drop this, it could save par. 5 under for the moment. Okay, 8th hole, par 3, baby. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. Nice shot into this green. Good work. Here we go. This is for birdie. And here we go. We got a par 5, 9th hole ahead of us. Good job. Okay, let's check our distance twice. Oh my, that almost dropped. This one's tracking. Nice putt. You had a beautiful touch on that in there from the fairway. And after that one, you are at 8 under par. See what you can do here on the 10th hole. And the fairway does tilt away from us. A bit of a downslope up at the landing area. Silky swing. Setting up here from above the green. And from the green side bunker. All right, grab that flat stick. We're out of here. 9 feet to the cup. After that hole, 8 under par. This hole's a short par 4, might be able to get aggressive. Good shot. Second shot here on the 11th. All right, here we go. This one for the birdie. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or 2 extra on this shot. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. Nice approach. And this putt's about 18 feet away. Great work out there on the course today. Birdie number 6. Sitting at 10 under after that one. Well, the wind is definitely picking up here as we tee this one up. And this one's got to chase out a bit, I think. Caught the downslope. Little play. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Nice. That was the club. Here's a putt for eagle. Careful with this one. So good. So good. 12 under par after that hole. Here we go. Now, the 14th hole. This one's a par 4. Ooh, there's some power into that one. Great chip shot there. Pure. That's pure. And this one is number 15. This one's a par 3. Okay, 35 feet from the cup. Right by. All right, let's sink this one for par. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. 16th hole is upon us here. Let's see what happens. Swinging like silk. And this one's about 125 yards out. Well done. Here we go, 10 feet away. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Well, it's heading towards the hole. All right, here we go. Number 17. This one's a par 4. We'll take those all day. And if you can sink this, that'll be birdie. Birdies everywhere. 8th birdie of the day for you. Great work. Okay, 18th hole. And this is a par 3. Really well judged approach there. And about 5 feet to go. And we're done here. And with that, I will leave you to your own devices. Thank you for the round, and we'll see you next time.